For you, I mean, yes, there are quite a few injury concerns. There's a little bit of time from now until Scotland play. We'll run you through those key dates and what they might be working on up until then. But just get your initial reaction to the squad as a whole.
I think Luke's covered absolutely everything there, hasn't he? You'd think he's a professional at that, but I mean, I think there's an excitement around. I think especially James Forrest coming back in the end of the season that he had, for Celtic was unbelievable and arguably got Celtic over the line. Ben Doak, obviously a young boy. Just looking for his opportunity. We spoke about Billy Gilmour the last time at the last Euros, that performance against England, and he's went on from there. Ryan Jacks, obviously when he's not played a lot of minutes for Rangers, but he finds himself in there. I think when you look at the players that are missing, it's obviously a blow for Ferguson, Patterson, Hickey, people like that, but it opens the door for other people, and as Luke touched on there, to have McCrory in there, he's uncapped, but he's shown that in big games, he can perform. You think back to Derek McInnes at Aberdeen and what he done there, and he obviously got his move, and he's kicked on again, so he deserves it. Tony Ralston getting another opportunity as well. He's not played a lot of football for Celtic, but you've got to say, whenever he's called upon at Celtic, very rarely lets them down. It'll be the same with Scotland, and then you've got the old faces as such. You see McGinn, McGregor, McTominay, McLean. They've performed really well, but I think obviously 4 goalkeepers, one of them will miss out, but looking at it, the forward areas is the one where everybody's going to be talking about. Che Adams is obviously carrying an injury. You'll be hoping he's fit because he is the one that Steve Clarke has went to. And I know Lawrence Shankland has had an unbelievable season in Scotland, but it'll be interesting to see what happens up front. Yeah,
I do want to ask you, when you talked about the old faces, OK, Gordon, 41, it is a big call, but an obvious one in terms of having him around now for his experience.
Yeah, but I think that it can work both ways. I think when you're older and you'd expect to play, but you've got to say Angus Gunn has come in and he's been unbelievable. He had a few clean sheets to start with, so he's going to be Steve Clarke's number one. It's Craig Gordon, willing to sit on the bench, and it can be difficult when you're older. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the goalkeeping situation. As I said, I'm not convinced that Craig Gordon will be definitely on the flight. I think Zander Clarke has played ahead of him at Hearts at club level this year, and Liam Kelly has, he's played every single minute for Motherwell as well. Looks as if he's going to get a move. I think Craig Gordon, he's over 70 caps, vastly experienced. If anything had happened to Angus Gunn, he probably would be up. But when you're older and you're going in camps, and it can be difficult. So I'm not sure how that'll play out.
What about? I asked the same question to Luke. What's the answer on the right side of defence then?
Well, it's a blow because you look at the full-back area and the left-hand side. You've had Tierney, you've had Robertson, Greg Taylor as well. He's been called upon, and we've had the exact same on the right-hand side. It's been Hickey or Patterson. If one's not been performing, the other one's come in and done well, and vice versa. So, it's a blow for Scotland because that is one of the areas where you kind of felt as if the wing-back areas we were strong. But again, it opens the door for Tony Ralston. It opens the door for McCrory to come in there and show what they can do. There is no doubt that Patterson and Hickey are going to be huge misses, but as I said, you've got to take the positives from it. You can't. And the positive is those 2 guys, McCrory and Ralston, will be given an opportunity. Yeah,
another positive. You just look at the midfield as well. That's Scotland's strength, you'd have to say, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think when you look at John McGinn, his goal scoring for Scotland has been unbelievable. One off Ali McCoyston level with Kenny Miller and the job that both of them done for Scotland. So that shows you what John McGinn has done. McTominay has been, especially that last campaign, and the goals he scored they were crucial goals as well. I think it'll be a big boost for Steve Clarke that Callum McGregor has finished the season the way he did with Celtic as well, because there was a serious doubt over him there for a period of time. But if you can get him back in there, Billy Gilmour as well, Ryan Christie. His caps are there and he scored important goals. Played a massive part in where Scotland have got to recently. Stuart Armstrong, he's injured at this moment in time as well, so he'll be given a little bit with Kenny McLean. So Ryan Jack coming back in. Yeah, there's plenty of options in there for midfield, that's for sure. Yeah.